Hello friends, welcome back. This is Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Mahavidyalaya Srigonda. I welcome you in the online class of SYBSc Electronic Science. In this lecture, we want to see the point types of feedback circuits. There are basically four types of feedback systems. First is the current shunt feedback. Second is the current series feedback. Third, voltage shunt feedback. And fourth, voltage series feedback. This is the figure showing voltage feedback. Input voltage is given to amplifier. The output of the amplifier goes to load resistor RL, and there is output voltage V out across this load resistor. Now this output voltage is at this point, that is plus, with respect to ground. Now this voltage is given to this feedback network. So load and feedback network, they are in parallel. So this voltage comes across this. So this is the sampling network having a feedback factor beta. So this type of, we get the voltage feedback Vf. Here the sample means the feedback voltage or current supplied by the beta network may be proportional to either load voltage or load current. If the feedback voltage is proportional to output voltage, load voltage, that is output voltage, then it is called as voltage feedback. And if the sample, that is feedback voltage, is proportional to load current, current through the load, then it is called as current feedback. So this is current feedback. The input voltage is given to amplifier and the amplifier output current, that is load current, is given to the feedback network first, and from feedback network here the current flows through load, same current. The same current is flowing through feedback network and load current. The feedback network and load resistor, they are in series, so that the feedback voltage obtained from this beta network is proportional to load current rather than the load voltage. This type of feedback is called as current feedback. Now when we apply the input at, when we apply the feedback voltage to the input of the amplifier, this is called as mixing. When we take the output the feedback voltage, this is called as sampling. So depending upon the sampling, there is either voltage feedback or current feedback. Now, depending upon how the feedback voltage is applied at the input, the sampling is at the output, at the load, but when we feed back at the input, that is called as mixing. And depending upon how we have injected the input voltage, there is a shunt mixing and series mixing. See, shunt means parallel. See, here this is connected to plus and this is connected to minus. Generally, lower line is connected to ground and the upper line is connected to phase. So this is parallel connection. So this is called as shunt mixing. And now series mixing. The series mixing is represented by this diagram. Here the feedback voltage Vf and the supply voltage Vs, they appears in series. So this type of mixing is called as series mixing. So as we have seen at the beginning of this lecture, there are 4 types of feedbacks. One is the current shunt feedback, second is current series feedback, third is voltage shunt feedback, and fourth is voltage series feedback. Depending upon the type of sampling, there is either voltage feedback or current feedback, and depending upon how the feedback voltage is injected at the input, there is shunt feedback and series feedback. So by mixing the type of sampling and type of mixing, we have these combinations. See here, from the type of sampling we have current feedback, and from the type of mixing we have shunt feedback. So combination is current shunt feedback. If you understand, this current feedback is from type of sampling and shunt feedback is from the type of mixing. So the combined we can have current shunt feedback. So we can represent it as, this is a signal voltage given to amplifier. The signal voltage will be different than input voltage, because input voltage is Vs plus Vf if the feedback is positive, and Vs minus Vf if the feedback is negative. But we are seeing the types. So here this is given to load, and so the current is flowing through load, and same current is given to the feedback network. So feedback network and load, they are in series. We call this as current feedback. So this is type of sampling, it is a current feedback. Now at the input, this is a parallel connection. So a shunt type feedback. So this diagram represents a current shunt feedback. and it is observed that the output resistance increases, whereas the input resistance decreases in case of current shunt feedback. The output resistance is increased, whereas input resistance is decreased by the factor loop gain, closed loop gain, AF. Now the question is, why output resistance is increased? Because the load resistance and the feedback network, they are in series. So we know in series the resistances are get added. So the output resistance is increased. But the input resistance is decreased. Why? Because the input circuit and the feedback network, they are in parallel. They are in parallel. And we know in parallel the resistance value decreases. In series we have the addition, but in parallel the total resistance decreases. Now this is the current series feedback. From the type of sampling, it is a current feedback, and from the type of mixing or type of injection, it is a series feedback. Current feedback means same as above. This type of arrangement. In sampling the feedback network and load resistor, they are in series. Same current is flowing through RL and feedback network. But now the feedback voltage is injected in series. This is the series injection, and this is a parallel injection. So we have, this is a current series feedback, and it is observed that in current series feedback, input and output impedance of the amplifier are increased. Both the output impedance and input impedance will increase, because here load resistor and feedback network, they are in series. Here the feedback network and input resistance, they are in series. So there is both the output impedance and input impedance will increase. Now the voltage shunt feedback. From the type of sampling, it is a voltage feedback, and from the type of mixing, it is a shunt feedback. See, voltage feedback, because the output voltage or the load voltage, output voltage means load voltage, this is applied to feedback network. So feedback network and load resistor, they are in parallel. So this voltage is applied here. That means the feedback voltage is directly proportional to load voltage. It is a voltage feedback. If the feedback voltage is directly proportional to the load voltage, then this type of feedback is called as voltage feedback. And depending upon the type of mixing, we have shunt mixing. Shunt means parallel. This is the parallel injection. The feedback voltage is in parallel with the input voltage. And we know, in case when these both are the parallel, what will happen? The amplifier output impedance will decrease, amplifier input impedance will also decrease. So see, it decreases the output and input resistances by factor 1 plus A beta. This factor is called as loop gain. Loop gain. And now voltage series feedback. From the type of sampling, it is voltage feedback, and from the type of mixing, it is series feedback. So combination voltage series. See, this is a voltage, the output voltage or load voltage is applied here. That means feedback network and load resistor are in parallel. So this voltage as it is appears here. That means output voltage is directly proportional to the feedback voltage is directly proportional to output voltage. So voltage feedback. And from the type of injection, it is a series mixing. This is a series mixing. So this is voltage series feedback. And you can guess, output impedance will be, this will decrease the output impedance. However, it will increase the input impedance. Let us see. The input resistance increases because they appears in series, and the output resistance is reduced, that means decreases, because they are in parallel. So let us repeat this point again. That is current shunt feedback, current series feedback, voltage shunt feedback and voltage series feedback. Simply what we have to do, we have to draw the diagram. This is the diagram for current shunt feedback. How it is drawn? Here, on the type of sampling, the load current will flow through RL and it goes in feedback network. So load resistor and feedback comes in series. This type of representation is series representation, and this type of representation is parallel representation. So the feedback voltage is proportional to load current rather than the load voltage. So this is called as current feedback. And when the feedback voltage is applied at the input, it is injected in parallel with the signal voltage. It appears in parallel with the input voltage also. So it is a shunt feedback. And this type of feedback is referred as series derived shunt feedback. The current shunt feedback is called as series. Here it is series derived. It is derived means obtained a series derived shunt feedback, injected in a shunt manner, derived in a series manner. And due to a current shunt feedback, output resistance increases whereas input resistance decreases by factor loop gain, that is 1 plus A beta. Similarly, current series feedback. This is a current feedback and here it is series injection. So this type of feedback is referred as series derived series feedback. It is derived in a series manner and it is injected in a series manner. So series derived series feedback. As it will increase the output impedance and it will increase the input impedance also. See, both input and output impedance of amplifier are increased because a series combination increases the resistance. Third is the voltage shunt feedback. Here it is the voltage feedback and here it is the shunt injection. So it will be shunt derived, isn't it? Shunt derived shunt feedback. See, this is a shunt derived shunt feedback. The voltage shunt feedback is also known as shunt derived shunt feedback. Means in both direction it is in the sampling it is parallel connection, parallel type connection, and while mixing it is again a parallel type connection. Means shunt derived shunt feedback. Voltage shunt feedback. So it will decrease the output impedance and both input and output impedance will be decreased because in parallel combination there is decrease. It decreases the output and input impedance by factor 1 plus A beta. Voltage series feedback. Voltage series feedback is shunt derived series feedback. That means it will decrease the output impedance and it will increase the input impedance. Why? In parallel the resistance decreases and in series, we know in series it is R1 plus R2 and in parallel we have R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. There is decrease. So this is a shunt derived series feedback. See, shunt derived series feedback, and it decreases the output impedance and increases the input resistance increases and the output resistance is reduced, means decreases. So all these points we have discussed in this lecture. Thank you very much.